स्वागत है आपके अपने यूट्यूब चैनल एडवांस एक्सेल ट्रिक्स में, जहां पे मैं आप लोगों को बहुत अच्छे एक्सेल टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स शेयर करता हूं। एज ऑन अ रिक्वेस्ट ऑफ viewer that to elaborate the if function, today we are going to see all about the if function. So let's start. Here we'll see in this video if nested if is nothing but the usage of the if function multiple times for multiple query that we'll see in this. We can use it with a combination of and or not. So just see, for this to elaborate this, I have got this data in which we are having the name of the students, college name like Oxford, Kingston, degree, marks obtained in OC, marks in psychology, marks in math, and marks in account. So let's start. You can download the practice file and you can like practice it with the video. You can pause the video anywhere wherever you are like needed, and you can carry on with this. So what is the question here? Total marks. If total marks are required, so we need sum ka formula is equal to sum. See, this is the marks. These are the marks in different subject. This we have used the sum ka formula. I assume that this is very simple formula, so every one of you knows this. I have just used this sum. Now the query is, it starts from here. If passed in math, if a candidate passed in math or not. So let's say use the formula if logical test. It is asking for the logical test. So what we need? Passed in math. So go on this math. Okay. Now let's make it, say if a candidate has gone, this F10 is greater than or is equal to 35. So let's assume that if a person has got or student has got more than 35, so he is passed, either passed or failed. So F10 is greater than or is equal to 35, comma, in bracket pass, bracket close. It's not a bracket, sorry. It's like then pass. Again, comma, in semicolon it is fail if it is not 35, and close the bracket. Now we are done. Again we can drag this down to, now you see marks in math 81, that means pass. This is fail, means his marks are 34, fail. Say who else is fail? This one, fail, 31. So we have got our first answer of if passed in math. Now let's see passed in OC, just for the practice we'll do it. If logical test OC this is greater than or is equal to 35. Say 35 marks are required to get pass. Pass, either or fail, bracket close. Similarly we have got this answer for if passed in OC. Now overall performance, now it is called overall performance. So let's say here it is starting like what? Nested if. We are starting nested if, overall performance. So let's suppose if a person has got 300 or more, so it is called excellent. You can say excellent. Okay. If 200 or more than this, then average. Okay. And below this, needs improvement. Okay. Needs improvement. So let's see, say this is the criteria. Say for example, this is the criteria, and we are going to use the nested if on overall performance. So where is the overall performance? That is sum. That here we have counted the marks obtained in all 4 subjects. So we are going to use this nested if, and my dear friends, nested if is nothing but the usage of if formula more than once. It's a nested. So is equal to if. Okay. Now overall performance. Where is overall performance? This column. If this, okay, got it? If this is greater than 300, comma, double L-E-N-T. Excellent. See, this is the criteria of what we have chosen. If H10 is greater than 300, excellent. Okay, comma. Again if, see, again if we are using open parenthesis, H10 is greater than or is equal to 200, comma, you can call it average. Okay. Now see, we do not need to write below 200 needs improvement because MS Excel is smart enough. The two criteria we have given. So out of that, third, this Excel will automatically fetch, say, more than 300 excellent and 200 and above average. So below to it, it will consider needs improvement. So here we don't need to put another if. We can simply write needs improvement. I'm not writing fail here. Okay, so it's done. You see, overall performance is average for this candidate. Lassie Belfield in Oxford and doing bachelor degree. Okay, so you can drag this down to get the desired result. See, people are average. Average marks are means below 300. These are average. Above 300 is excellent. So see, let's find out who is excellent. Oh my God, no one. Yeah, see, this is excellent. Excellent needs improvement. Okay, do one thing. Do one thing. Say this marks are 229. So let's make this marks in account 145. It has become excellent. Means the marks, if it is more than 329, it is excellent. So for that, I have not touched this. The reason behind that, in which we have used a formula of sum. So that's why I have increased the marks in account. I'm taking it back. Now another, see, this was the nested if. Now we are going to use if plus and. If it is raining and you have umbrella. Getting my point? If it is raining and you have umbrella, like this. So Kings to night. So for Kings to night is, we say the criteria is a person who is studying in Kingston, candidate studying in Kingston and doing masters. There are two criteria. Let's fix it. You can fix it anything else also. Studying in Kingston. See, this is Kingston and doing masters. So this Kingston's is not doing master. This Blumber is doing Kingston, from Kingston College, doing master degree. Okay. So this is the criteria. Let's suppose. So we have two cases. If studying in this college and doing master. If and both will use. So let's start if. Then it is asking for the logical test. Don't go directly to the college name. Use and here because we are going to use this combo. Now, if and, now what is the case? Kingston. Where is the Kingston? This college name. Okay. This college name is equal to Kingston. Okay. See, spelling will have to write correctly, otherwise it will go for the error. That's why I'm taking time in writing spelling somewhere. Kingston. First criteria is if and this is equal to Kingston, comma, and this degree should be is equal to in semicolon, because if you don't write any text in semicolon, like here I'm writing Kingston in semicolon, so Excel consider it as a formula. So master is not a formula. Okay, you see, and or if I have not written in semicolon because that's the formula. If degree C10 is equal to masters, okay, bracket close. So this is all about and. If and B10 is equal to Kingston and C10 is equal to masters. So what's the case? Comma. This is Kingstonite. Kingstonite. Kings. Kingstonite. Kingstonite. Okay. Comma. Again in semicolon. If not, then not a Kingstonite. Bracket close. Oh, 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 oh. See, the case is we'll have to close this bracket before ending. But Excel is smart enough, even if you don't close the bracket and press enter, it will ask you and make it correct. So that's the case happened. If press the I'll close the bracket, then if I'll put the enter, nothing will happen. It has taken. So not a Kingstonite and Kingstonite. So here we have seen if and if plus and uses of both. Now you see we are going to use if plus or. So let's say for example, if studying in Harvard, okay, if studying in Harvard or Oxford, if studying in Harvard or Oxford, then okay for IVY league, say IVY league, okay, I'm so sorry, then for IVY league or not. So let's start this formula again as we have written, as we have seen if plus and. In that case, if this and this. In case of if plus r, if studying in Harvard or Oxford, in both the cases, means for two, there are two carries. So let's start if. It is asking for the logical test. Now use the or as we have used and in previous IVY league. So what was the criteria? Harvard and Oxford. So this college name is equal to Harvard in semicolon, Harvard, column closed, again comma, this is equal to Oxford, again semicolon close, bracket close. You see here I'm showing you here, bracket close. Now comma, what was the case? IVY. If this is the case, if this college name is equal to Harvard comma or Oxford, then we can put it in bracket IVY, or okay, you can put it okay or anything, whatever result you want. This is not something that what I have written you'll have to write. Or you can say qualified, 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 or whatever you want the result, comma not, QUALI, quali, not qualified. Okay, bracket close, close the bracket. You see qualified instead of, and now if we'll change this qualified to IVY, you'll get IVY. So you can use anything as per your convenience or as per the requirement. Okay, so here we have seen if plus or. It's a big formula. If plus or. And now you see if not. If it is not raining. See, If it is sunshine, see, if it is raining, or you can think of like this: if it is very near to my house, I'll not use my car. Getting my point? If it is near to my house, I'll not use my car. This is a general query. I'm telling you to understand this. So let's use a combination of if plus not for the same IVY league. Say for example, say if not Kingston, then IVY, or Kingston. Say for Kingston, we can have an alternative. Okay, here we have seen Harvard and Oxford, and another, say for example, Kingston. See, these are the college name: Oxford, Kingston, Harvard. So let's use this if plus not. And now after this, we are going to see the very good functional usage of if very soon. So let's finish this formula. So we can jump over to if. Again, it is asking for the logical test. Say not. Okay. This college name is equal to Kingston. Kingston. Okay, I was checking the spelling. If this is Kingston, bracket close, comma, IVY. Oh yeah, but it has to be in semicolon, as I said, otherwise Excel consider it as a formula, comma, not IVY. There are two query. Again, close the bracket, press the enter. You will get the result. So, my dear friends, here I want to tell you one thing. You can drag it down. You can put any query. See, for your understanding, I have written this. You can use it for any query. For practice, I'm giving the link of this practice book in the description. Now, say, let's quickly brush up with the uses of if for count, average, sum, and another magical formula, that is ifs, for more than one query. As we have seen here, like we used to use if for queries. Now I'll be showing you for more than one query also. So let's start and practice it. So first, our query is resident of Ville Parle. So is equal to if, no, we are here, we are going to use count if. Okay, this formula we are going to use, count if. It is asking for the range for resident name is this. Okay, select this, comma, coming back onto here. What is the question? Resident of the Ville Parle. What we have to do? Count. So count if this range. Now it is asking for the criteria Ville Parle. VILE. Wait. Count if resident of the Ville Parle. So Ville Parle is in this. We'll have to choose this. Oh, sorry for this. While, see, I do not edit the videos. That is why I take it in single shot. Say this. I have just done in front of you. If this range, we have selected range, comma, in semicolon Ville Parle. So it has given us the result. Result is 16, resident of the Ville Parle. Total 16 resident we have in Ville Parle. So let's cross check it out. See, total 16. Getting my point? Same with, you can practice for Bandra. Now see, resident above 50 years of age. So is equal to count if, open parenthesis, range. It is asking for range. This, comma. Now see, it is asking for above 50, but will not use greater than here. We'll open the semicolon and here we'll use greater than 50. Okay, semicolon close, bracket close. You see 20. There are 20 people. Now coming on to the average if. average age of Bandra resident is equal to average if, this formula we are going to use, average if, open parenthesis, it is asking for the range. What we need? Average age of Bandra resident. So average, where is the Bandra? Bandra is in location, this. And age is this. Average this, comma, here you can focus Bandra, comma, okay. Average this if this is equal to Bandra. It's given a spill. So sorry, my dear friend. I'll show it to you again. So let's see how we have used this formula. Is equal to average if, it is asking for the range Bandra. Bandra is in location. Okay. This, comma, so we are going to see average if, as we have seen for the count if. Average age of Bandra residents. Okay, so let's start. Is equal to average if, okay, now it is asking for average age for Bandra resident. So this, in this location, it is asking for the range. We'll select the range, comma. Now it is asking for criteria. So we'll put up a criteria here. Bandra, Bandra is the criteria. Again, comma, it is asking for the average range. So average range we'll get here. Okay. Bracket close, enter. Oh. I have done something. Wait. Bandra, and we'll have to put up a criteria. Okay. You might have got the mistake that I have done. I have made some comma here. Ignore it. So this is the thing. Average if we have applied, it has asked for the range. Ranged was this. Then criteria was the Bandra again. In the same way, we can do it for average age for Villeparle residents. So let's start. Is equal to average average if age of Villeparle resident. So here this, comma, criteria is Ville, Parle, Villeparle, comma, this, close it. See, we have got average age of Villeparle resident. Same you can practice for average age for Andheri resident. Now see, we have covered count if, average if, and now we are going to see the sum if. So see, this is already I have applied some formulas. So I'm going to remove it. See, the question is sum if total age of all Ryans. Ryans are here. Ryans are resident name. So we'll have to use the sum if formula here. Sum if. Okay, it is asking for the range. Range is this, comma, criteria. What was the criteria? What is the criteria? Ryans. So let's go for RYAN. See, the spelling should be matching to what we are having in the table. Okay, then comma, sum. We'll have to sum the age. So this, in this column we are having age. Simply bracket close, my dear friend, and you have got the answer. So this is all about count if, average if, and sum if. And now what I'm going to show you, that ifs, it is plural, ifs, it has more than one query. So in that case, let's practice here. Count ifs total resident name George. See, total resident name George in Ville Parle. Count for that. So there are multiple query, more than one query, a resident name George in Ville Parle. So let's start with the formula is equal to count ifs. I'll be selecting this one, ifs. See, if we have done it previously, open parenthesis, total resident name George. Where is the George? This resident name. This we have selected, comma, George. Okay. See, wait. Yeah. George, we have reached up to George. In Ville Parle, count ifs we have applied. We have taken the range, put the criteria. George in Ville Parle. Where is the Ville Parle? In this location. Select this, comma. Again, we'll have to put the criteria Ville, P-A-R-L-E. Okay. Bracket close. See. 10. There are 10 people named George in Ville Parle. Same you can practice for the Bandra also. Count ifs, as we have seen, count if, count ifs. Average if we have seen, now we are going to use for the average ifs for multiple criteria. So see, average age of resident name Tim in Ville Parle. This is Tim in Ville Parle and average age. Tim in Andheri not required. So let's start with the formula is equal to average ifs. We'll use ifs, average ifs. Average age of resident. It is asking for the resident name Tim. Okay. So let's start this. Average age of resident Tim. So age is here in this column, comma. Another criteria is average age of resident name Tim. Okay. Select this one, Tim in Ville Parle. Say, select George. Comma. George. George. Again, comma. In Ville Parle. Criteria is Ville Parle. Bracket close. You see. In this, the same we have done. You must be surprised that the formula used here, I haven't used that, but that does not make any sense. That does not make any difference rather. So average age, the question which it has asked, I went in the same sequence, average age. So average age was in this C column. So we have taken C first, then average age of resident name. Resident name was in A column. What we needed Tim. Oh, okay. Tim in Ville Parle. Instead of, you might be surprised that instead of Tim, why I have taken George in Ville Parle, that I have taken correctly. Now what you can do, you can change it to Tim and it will be showing you for the Tim. If we want to change this Tim to say Ryan, you'll get it for Ryan. In the same way, let's practice a phrase, average age of resident name Tim in Andheri. So is equal to average ifs, apply, age of resident name Tim, means C column and Tim is in A column. So this, comma, select another criteria. It is asking criteria range. See, it is like, it will keep asking, you can put a number of criteria. Okay. So what is the criteria? Tim in Andheri. Select another range. I'm starting from here. Yeah, Tim. It is asking for the another criteria. This. So one sec. Put a comma here and go on, comma Andheri, and bracket close. Your answer is here. Now see, in the same way we can get the sum also. We have seen for count ifs, average ifs, and sum ifs. So sum of the resident name Tim in Ville Parle. Very simple. Now you'll have to apply some ifs. I'll be using this one. Ifs, not if. Some ifs, some age of residents. Age of residents name Tim. So age, this one, of resident name. So resident is in this. Comma. What is the criteria? Ville Parle. Ville Parle. Comma. Another range is we have searched for resident name Tim. So select this and put a criteria of Tim, bracket close, and your answer is there. See, here I want to show you one thing. The formula I have written in which I have searched for Tim first and Ville Parle later. But it's a criteria, my dear friend. What happened if you does this, some ifs, so Excel algorithm starts searching like first this column, sum of age, and this column, resident name, Tim. So it takes resident name first and count, again filter with the Ville Parle. Now I have what I have done, I have taken it Ville Parle, location first, it will count for location first and then filter with the Tim. So both are the same thing. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope this session was very much productive, and now you will not be having any doubt on ifs. If it is, you can practice it, you can comment it, you can ask it, and if you like this video, it's good to practice and learn. So keep watching. Thank you so much.